What's up, guys? Welcome back into the channel. Today I am continuing my Madden NFL 26 Superstar mode, playing as myself, Alex Liu, QB1 of now the Kansas City Chiefs. Just to recap, I did play in another Super Bowl with the Browns, and I lost another one. I lost to the Falcons for the second time, and I reached the Super Bowl 3 times in total with the Browns and went 0-3. So I'll just go to the league history really quick. You can see what's happened the last couple of years. Last season was my first year with the Chiefs, and we lost to the Jaguars in the AFC title game, and that was Andy Reid's last year coaching the Chiefs. So unfortunately, we couldn't get him another Super Bowl. Before that, I did not make it to the Super Bowl in my last season with the Browns in 2032. 2031, I also did not make the Super Bowl. In 2030, this was the Super Bowl that I mentioned. I lost to the Falcons yet again. So 0-3 with the Browns in the Super Bowl, but 3-time AFC champions. And now we are in year 10 of my Superstar career. Hence why I am wearing the number 10. We have another Super Bowl rematch, actually, against the Eagles. This is a rematch from Super Bowl 59 when the Eagles clobbered the Chiefs, so I'm hoping to get revenge on that. And the reason I finally went to the Chiefs in year 9 is because before Mahomes retired, he actually went to the Packers, I think, for like 1 year. So the Chiefs have not won any more Super Bowls since Super Bowl 58. The last time they were in the Super Bowl, what year was that? 2026, and they lost Super Bowl 61 to the Cardinals. We are still trying to get the Chiefs their 5th Super Bowl title in franchise history. Oh, and another thing is the Patriots, since they won last year, they're now 7-time Super Bowl champions. So the goal has changed to where I need to win, I need to win 3 Super Bowls with the Chiefs to tie New England, 4 to surpass them as 8-time Super Bowl champions. And I've yet to win a Super Bowl at all in my career. Again, 10th season, so I don't know how many Super Bowls I'm going to win or have a chance to play in or win between now, which is today is January 22nd, and the Super Bowl is in just a couple of weeks on February 8th. And that is when the Super Bowl series is going to wrap up for my College Football 26 Road to Glory onto Madden Superstar Gaming series. So that's just a little bit of a recap, a little bit of an intro just to kind of set the stage of what is going on right now in my Superstar realm. Since there is no option for some reason to simulate, I've been playing 1-minute quarters, at least in the regular season. I usually increase that length to like a couple minutes, sometimes 4 or 5 minutes in the playoffs. And one thing I learned recently is, this whole time I've kind of felt like Mahomes a little bit in his career. He had not learned how to properly read NFL defenses until a couple of years into the league. I understand a little bit of basic Madden functionality in terms of reading defenses, but one thing that I have gotten frustrated by, what I'm learning a little bit more about, is Madden's AI logic. It's just a lot different than it used to be in past Madden games that I've been used to playing, especially way back in the day as a kid. So I finally took to AI a little bit, basically got some notes and started researching while I was in the playoffs of this current season, how to beat certain teams in certain situations. I've started reading on the right-hand side these modifiers, and every game, every week, there's something a little bit different. Either I have an advantage or the other team has an advantage. So I took some notes, went to Google AI, and so against the Eagles, since they are faster, they're better in coverage, and they refresh their stamina in the red zone, I'm going to go with more of a disciplined short passing attack. So try to get the ball out in under 2 seconds, target slant, drag, and hook routes, target middle of the field, try to slow the game down and sustain long drives, so that way when we do get into the red zone, it limits their ability to refresh their stamina, because hopefully I tire them out over a long drive. Try to get yards after the catch, get the ball into the hands of my playmakers, really try to get the ball to Worthy. But at the same time, outside of Worthy, since he's going to be the primary target, I do need to try to use my tight ends and running backs. Also, I am going to be using a little bit more max protect with my O-line. Only going to run sparingly because the Eagles are going to have good defense against the run. I need to play field position, make sure that my defense is set up to survive and not be put in poor field position situations. And like I said, run the clock. Those are just some of my game planning strategies and notes for how to beat the Eagles. And I have changed quarter length to 10-minute quarters because I'm wearing number 10. It's my 10th year in the league, and I feel like I'm going to need quite a bit of time to get through this game to hopefully get revenge on the Eagles and hopefully win my first ever Super Bowl. Long intro, that's enough yapping. Let's get into it. Technically, I think Andy Reid retired. So for some reason, this defaults to Shanahan's offensive and defensive playbooks, even though it's not Shanahan who's my coach, it's some rando. 4th Super Bowl appearance for my character. Again, myself, Alex Liu. It's QB1, 10th year in the league. So far, I've had a failure of a career. Couldn't get it done in Cleveland, trying to get it done in KC. And this is what I really care about, winning Super Bowls with the Chiefs. This is my first opportunity. Lost AFC title game last season, trying to win the Super Bowl this year. We need to stick to these keys to winning. So let's just start very simple in the beginning. Short passes. We're not going to try to push the ball down the field. Try to get the ball out a couple of seconds. I've also learned that I cannot press turbo when I'm inside the pocket. Otherwise, my O-linemen, they like disengage and the pocket breaks down. So I can only hit turbo when I get out of the pocket, past the line of scrimmage. Okay, Eagles do not do anything on their opening drive, but we are going to start our drive at our own 4-yard line. Coach is most likely going to call a run play here. Yeah, I'll use middle of the field, slants, drag, and hook routes. We'll try to get Worthy isolated and in space a little bit here. All right, we'll go with the coach suggestion. We'll go with ISO. I'm a little bit worried about our running back having fumbling issues. Get outside. Just pick up a first down. Okay, 2nd and inches. And here we're going to use just a little bit of the Eagles' taste of their own medicine against them. There is no tush-push play, and I hate that play, but we're just going to do good old-fashioned QB sneak, and we are going to use all... Wait, that is not the play that I chose. Okay, hold on. Okay, just hit this... Oh my god, what... Okay, this is what I'm talking about. I don't know what just happened. Like, was that a glitch or something? Like, I couldn't throw the ball. I thought that I picked QB sneak. Already off to a bit of a rocky start. We still have plenty of time. Hopefully we can recover here. Let's try to go with slants. Let's go max protect here. Hit triangle, go down. Okay, we did get out with a first down. Got out of our own territory. We're now at the 17. Breathe, relax. We got this. All right, let's go with shock H option. And I think the Eagles are primarily going to rush 4. Hit X, very quick. Just go down. We'll take that 7 yards all day. Easy, easy money. We're going to take that all day. Let the clock roll. Try to get these short hitch routes if we can. Okay. Ooh, God, oh, God, oh, God. I don't know what those guys just did there. They did a hitch and then they released and went outside. I didn't really like that. Okay, 3rd and 5. Let's do a comeback with Worthy. See if we can try to get this here. And that was almost picked off. All right, so far we are... I think we're just a little bit too tense in the pocket, feeling a little bit rushed. I just don't have the most confidence, and I feel like this is just so systematic and structured, but I've got to try to adapt to it. Okay, so we're going to have to punt here, and the Eagles get a field goal. Now, 1:11 left in the first quarter. Ball at our 30. I don't know, maybe that was a little bit tough just because we were backed up in our own zone. Let's try to audible Worthy and try to get him coming across in a slant, or a drag. Okay, let's hit R1, quick out of the backfield, quick check down, and he's going to get close to he got a first. Okay, so we'll take that. Let's go with this stick play. And again, Worthy, let's go on a drag. Okay, get the quick check down. Again, right out of the backfield. So again, running backs, tight ends, we're going to utilize them a lot. Let's go quick slants. Psych, never mind. We're going to run out the clock, end the first quarter. We'll start anew in the second quarter. Okay, so let's just go back to this. Slants, drags, hooks. Get the ball out under 2 seconds. use running backs and tight ends, yards after the catch. We got to try to remember to motion to see if they're in zone or man. Try to isolate Worthy. So let's get Worthy on a drag. Okay, so they are in, it looks like they're in man. Hit the running back right away. Good. Okay, we'll take that. Okay, we could try this really quick out with Worthy. Easy. Just going to get that all day. Gets a first. So we are getting closer to the red zone, so this means that the Eagles' stamina is going to most likely refresh. Here goes slants again, but Worthy, we're going to get him on a... call timeout. I motioned too late, and I have the play clock setting set to... I want the game to speed up, so there's not only accelerated clock, but there is like the minimum play clock that starts is 10 seconds, so motioning is a little bit tricky. Okay, so it looks like they... Are they in zone or are they in man? Looks like maybe they're in some kind of man zone look almost because they're moving, but they're just kind of shifting. Hit the running back again. Good. We'll take that. That's 4 yards. Not bad. And again, Worthy. Okay, so they're in man. Hit Worthy over the middle. Good. First down. Take that all day. Okay, so we're going to do a little pre-snap motion already built in, so we'll see what they're in. Again, Worthy, we're going to go on a drag. So they're in zone. Hit the running back right away. Get outside. Good. Okay, we'll pick that up. 3 yards. Hitch corners. Again, Worthy on a drag. Pretty much going to be dragging him all day. Holiday, maybe we'll go post route. Hit him right over the middle. Nice. So we strike first with a touchdown, take a 7-3 lead to respond. Not strike first, but we strike back. We get the first touchdown of the day. We fed Worthy a lot in that drive, and so they didn't see that coming. That audibled route to out or a go, and then I changed him to a post, took advantage of that space over the middle, and the single high safety. All right, so let's see if the Eagles do anything. They do not. Once again, pinned us deep with a punt, most likely, down to our own 6-yard line. Let's go this motion slot comeback. Worthy, the drag route. So they're in man. Hit our running back. Oh, that was awful. Oh my gosh. Ah, boy. Okay, we'll go quick slants. This is probably pretty risky here. Get out to the 10, 3rd and 7. Max protect here. Gotta try to get one of these crossers. Get out there. Get out there. Just get it. Get the first. Okay, 1st and 10 from the 17. Slot outs. Let's go max protect. Oh, nope. Okay, hit R1. Good. Okay, it's going to get another first down. We're approaching 2-minute warning. We can keep taking our time. Let's go curl flats. Hit Worthy quick. Nice. Okay. Take that all day long. 9 yards. 2-minute warning. We have 2 timeouts. We can take our time. We will get the ball to start the second half as well. Okay, let's try to stretch the field a little bit here and go verticals, but we're going to try to target running back Holiday underneath. Oh, and Worthy is matched up one-on-one right now. Maybe with 2nd and 1, maybe we take a shot here. If he can burn this guy, we might be able to just throw the quick go route. Ooh, they kind of switched out of that. Hit Worthy. Catch that. Okay, cool. All right. So now we're at the 41. Maybe we hit him with a screen pass here. See if we can get this to work. Change it up a little bit. Okay, guys in front. Get outside. Okay, so we'll take that. 6 yards, not half bad. Let's go back to slants. Oh, no. You got to get rid of that, dude. You got to get rid of that. Not smart at all. Let's see if we can get Worthy maybe on a deep in here. Got him. Get the first. Okay, here we got to take a timeout. Our first 45 seconds. Or at their 45-yard line, 48 seconds left. Okay, so we're moving. We made that one little mistake, but we were able to make up for it. Okay, what do I want here? We're going to go strong flood. Get this crosser right over the middle. Okay, now we have to start running hurry-up offense. Hit triangle, good. 3rd and 2. Starting to run out of time a little bit here. Maybe get one of these quick outs. Okay, over the middle, got him. Call timeout. 13 seconds left from their 18. Now, if coach leaves us out there, we could take one shot to the end zone. Yeah, we're going to take a shot to the end zone here. So we need something. We're going to go with this angle sail, but Worthy is going to run a post. We're going to make Triangle run a slant. Make him run a seam. Worthy. Damn it, I missed him. I had him, and I let him too much. Threw that too low. I had him. I had him on that post route. So we're not going to take a 14-3 lead, but we should get a field goal here. God, he was open. I had him, and I just kind of panicked, and I rushed it, and I used the left stick, and I led him too much. Okay, so we come away with the field goal. We start with the ball in the third quarter. Okay, let's get back to very disciplined. Again, short. Let's go max protect here. Try to get Worthy underneath this drag. Okay, hit circle real quick. 1 yard. Let's try to get Worthy on a comeback here. Let's go max protect. Okay, hit R1. Quickly. Okay, 3rd and 3. Let's go flood trail. And we're going to go speed out to Worthy. He should get open immediately on this. Dude, how'd you drop that? Worthy, how did you drop that? It was right on your hands. See, this is what I'm talking about. Superstar does this. Like, I don't get the help that I need. I wish there was instant replay in Superstar, because I hit him right on the hands on that. And now Philly's probably going to tie it up. Like, that's what frustrates me. I did what I was supposed to do there. All right, Eagles don't do anything, and they give us great starting field position, just about at midfield. Okay, relax, relax. Go slants. Ah! Held onto the ball too long. Drifted back in the pocket. Not smart. Oh my God! See, this is what I'm talking about. No one's getting open, and now I'm reverting back to just playing how I used to, where I'm just not disciplined and making stupid mistakes. God, if we could try to hit Worthy on a post here, that would be nice. And we're gonna get sacked again. So it's just, once again, I have trouble reading what they're doing. I have trouble diagnosing and orchestrating the plays pre-snap. I don't know. Maybe it's because I have the play clock with only 10 seconds. Maybe I'm just not giving myself enough time to change anything, and that's my fault. Okay, so Eagles tie it up. 10-10, late in the third. All right, let's just regroup. Let's get back to, again, short routes. I think slants, drags, and hooks. Oh my God, again, drifting. I just keep drifting. I do it out of habit because I don't know what else to do. I don't trust being in the pocket. I feel like I'm going to get hit. 2nd and 24, man. We're already just shooting ourselves in the foot. Okay, got him over the middle. Get that first down. Get this back for me. I'm taking hits, but it's the Super Bowl. Lay it all on the line. It's worth it. Whatever. Get back to short routes. Ahead of the chains. Ahead of the chains. Okay, 3 yards, we'll take it. Okay, unorthodox, but kind of needed to do it. All right, this might take a little too long to develop. Let's max protect here. Either drag underneath or wait for Worthy. Okay, no, see that? I max protect and they still can't hold up. That's just, it's not working. 4th quarter. Yeah, come on, man. Stay ahead of the chains. 10-10. Come on, man. Going max protect again. I don't know if this is just the wrong thing to do. Got Worthy. Hold on to it. Nope, he can't. This is where I start pressing. Oh God, okay, got Worthy. I had this slot for a touchdown and I missed him. All right, 1st and goal from the 6. Coach wants us to run. I'm not liking it. Worthy, touchdown. So we're going to take a TD lead. Let's see if Philly responds. They very well could, and then we're just right back to where we were. God, please, defense, just give me a stop. And they do. All right, man, let's go win this game. But we start from our own 6. So we need a really, really long drive. Even just a field goal would be awesome. Let's go shock H option. Maybe go slant to Worthy. All right, take that 7 yards. Let's go slants and flats again. Got our running back check down. Get outside, get outside. Oh, break a big one. That's what you call yak, baby. Give him the opportunity to just make a play. Okay, we're going to go back to the screen game here. Let's run that play clock all the way down. Get the ball out. Okay, stay up, get up there. Okay, so again, going to the running back, and he's making plays. All right, let's try a play action here. Try to just get some of these guys to sit, feed them the ball. Otherwise, we go to the flat quickly. Hit that right over the middle, and he's got it. Okay, 7 yards, we'll take that. Let's go shallow crossers. If it's not there and we see Worthy, we're taking a shot deep. 2nd and 3. Worthy, wow. 1st and goal from the 6. I don't want to overthink this and run too much here and just screw ourselves. But if we have to get rid of the ball, just get rid of it. Worthy, touchdown. Okay, can't speak too soon. I'm starting to feel it, but we got to see what our defense is able to do here. We do take a 2-touchdown lead, but defense has got to hold up, and we've got to close this game out. I could totally see Philly going down last few minutes here and scoring a touchdown. Okay, so we're about to go up 24-10. Defense, I really could use a stop here. Otherwise, this is going to come down to the wire, and it's going to be nerve-wracking, and the Eagles are going to take their timeouts, and we're going to have to navigate trying to finish this game off. All right, so they do. Okay, They take up a lot of time. They don't get the onside kick, but they still have 3 timeouts, 47 seconds left. So this is where we just need to run the ball. We're going to go fullback dive. Our fullback, I say this now, knock on wood, but he has not had much of a history of fumbling, whereas our running back has. So I feel more comfortable with the fullback, and he gets decked for only a yard. They use their first timeout. We need to start thinking strategically. I'm thinking we get them to use all 3 timeouts. Ideally, if we can get a first down, we just end it. But this might be a situation where I need to take a safety, like just run really far back and take a safety. Okay, go fullback again. Get up there. Okay, timeout. 3rd and 5. See, the thing here is, if we run this play and we don't get the first down, coach is going to take us off the field and he's going to punt, and the Eagles are going to have a chance. Even with no timeouts, I think I need to take a timeout. I need to think about this. If we don't get this 3rd down, they use their last timeout, you know, we're going to punt and pin them deep. I don't know. I mean, do we? Right now we're at their 40. We could potentially kick a field goal. Or do we just waste clock and just run all the way back to our own end zone for a safety? I don't know. This is tricky. Please hold. I need some time to think. Let me go to the booth. Look at my tablet. Let's talk with the coordinator. Oh my gosh. Let's ask AI. Let's ask AI. Let's ask AI what the best recommendation is. The optimal strategy would be to run the ball, aim to gain the first down, or at least force the opponent to use their final timeout. Goal is to maximize clock control while maintaining an aggressive offensive posture. Taking a safety by running backwards into your own end zone is an unnecessarily high risk and unconventional strategy where severe negative consequences that far outweigh any perceived benefit. So we'd give them 2 points, we'd give them the ball, waste field position, possible that we fumble it, they score a touchdown. All right, let's run the ball again to our fullback. And see, he could have totally fumbled right there. So 4th and 5, coach is going to take us off. I don't know if we're in field goal range. It might be a little too far. I mean, what is that, like a 55-yarder? I mean, it's possible. Otherwise, we're punting, and they're going to have like about 30-ish seconds and no timeouts. All right, let's see what happens. We did it. We finally won our first ever Super Bowl. We got revenge over the freaking Philadelphia Eagles. Yeah, put a damn ring on my finger. Finally. God, that felt good to finally get a Super Bowl win. And against the Eagles. Revenge. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, after all that deliberation and thinking, I mean, I just ended up going with kind of the no-brainer there. I don't even know why I was thinking taking a safety. I just wanted to run off clock, but hey, we did it. So we win Super Bowl. What Super Bowl is this again? 69. We won Super Bowl 69. In the year 2034, rematch over the Birds. First Super Bowl win ever for my superstar. All right, so what we've learned from the tail end of this season, playoffs and then Super Bowl, is the game plan and strategy is to actually read what superstar mode is feeding me, not necessarily the game plan from the coaches. That's just like the same canned like cutscenes that they do for like every other opponent. No, you need to actually look at the modifiers. You need to read those and then look up on using Google AI or ChatGPT and figure out, hey, how do I actually combat this? What are things to keep in mind? It worked. We finally won our first Super Bowl. I feel silly now because if I would have just done this since the beginning, I probably would have been able to have won some Super Bowls by now and won more in the playoffs, probably reached more Super Bowls. But the past is the past. We finally get over the hump and get revenge on the Birds. I mean, that of all teams, this is the one to win. So we're going to go ahead and advance the week. And I think I'm on a 3-year deal with the Chiefs, so I should still be under contract. We're just going to simulate and get to the next season. But man, what a win. Yeah, battle of the number 1 seeds. We won by a touchdown. First Super Bowl for me as a superstar, and first Super Bowl for the Chiefs in like over a decade. Last time was 2023. So Chiefs 7-time AFC champions. That should actually say 5-time Super Bowl champions, not 4-time, because they already had 4 going into this. And I was named Super Bowl MVP. Look at that. Advance the week again, going to the off season. Agent check-in. We're going to say all is good in Kansas City. I'm going to stay there for the rest of my career. Coach McFerrin. That's the new coach. Coach McFerrin. Yes, I'm happy. Cool. All right, off season. So that's going to do it for this episode of my Super Bowl season series portion of my College Football 26 Road to Glory to Madden Superstar Mode gaming series on my channel. I will be back with the next episode as soon as I am able to play very quickly 1-minute quarters through the next season. Hopefully get back to the Super Bowl so we can repeat. Otherwise, it's just going to come whenever I'm able to get back to the next Super Bowl. It's just a matter of once I'm able to edit and upload this video and then go through the motions again.
And I want them fucking ready for the next thing.
I told you, the next fucking thing's not ready yet.
Then fucking make it ready.
And again, today is January 22nd. Super Bowl is February 8th. I'm aiming to wrap up this series by or on February 8th. Maybe play one last Super Bowl on Super Bowl Sunday, the actual Super Bowl Sunday. Hopefully have the last video of this series also be uploaded on Super Bowl Sunday. Okay, all right. I've been yapping enough. I need to end this so I can go edit and upload this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Let's go, Chiefs.